everyone, Miss Fisher here, and today we're going to be finishing the class trip from the Black Lagoon. Chapter 7, Into the Wild Blue Yonder. We're at a small airfield. Mrs. Green is standing by the first passenger plane ever made. It says, "Built by the Wrong Brothers" on the side. As we climb aboard, she hands us each a parachute. I guess we're not going to the museum. We strap them on and try to sit in our seats. I feel like a camel. Mr. Fenderbender puts on a pilot's cap with the goggles and sits up front with Mrs. Green. They both try and figure out how to start the plane. Meanwhile, Eric, the class clown, pretends to be the flight attendant and gives the safety instructions. In case of the likely event of a water landing, your seat cushions can be used as a flotation device. I look down. There's no seat cushions. This is definitely not first class. Doris asks, "What movie will we be playing?" "We're showing a bunch of selected shorts," says Eric. He smiles and then reaches into his backpack and pulls out underwear. "Gross!" we yell. Mr. Fenderbender guns the engine. We're all pressed back into our seats. "Happy landings," cackles Mrs. Green. Chapter 8, Flying High. Mr. Fenderbender flies like he drives. We do loop-de-loops, barrel rolls, and dives. Penny throws up. Good thing I didn't eat breakfast. After 8 hours of aerial acrobats, a red light goes on. Mrs. Green lines us up alphabetically, opens the door, checks our parachutes, and then pushes us out. Derek is first, but I am second. We land all over, east, west, north, and south. Their kids twisted in every possible gymnastic position. Mrs. Green grades us on our landings. Freddie is the only one who gets an F. He landed in a lion's mouth. We are all a little shorter as we line up and march off into the jungle. The lion burps. Freddie would have liked that. Chapter 9, Jungle Bungle. The jungle is having a bad hair day. It takes every blade in my Swiss Army knife to hack our way through. And you have to be very careful where you step. All the animals are party poopers, and you have to look out for the dreaded hippo potty mess. The heat beats down on us. It's like being in a furry oven. All of a sudden, Eric shouts, "Knock, knock." "Who's there?" we all ask. Eric beats his chest and yells, "Tarzan!" "Tarzan who?" we ask. "Tarzan Stripes Forever," he giggles. I guess that's a little jungle joke. A snake as long as a jumbo jet slides by. Hairy spiders as big as hamsters bounce on the webs as large as trampolines. Penny sniffs a purple flower, and it grabs the end of her nose. Mrs. Green tells us the name of the plant in Latin. She says we'll have a quiz in an hour. Randy sees a sandbox and jumps in. Unfortunately, it's a quick sandbox. He sinks in up to his chin. "It's not recess yet," scolds Mrs. Green as she pulls him out. Derek pets an orange zebra with black stripes. Mrs. Green tells him it's a tiger and that he doesn't have to raise his hand anymore if he has a question. Mosquitoes as big as Count Dracula buzz all around us. They think it's lunchtime and that we're the special of the day. I feel like we're in an all-you-can-eat restaurant and we're on the menu. Eric shouts, "Knock, knock." "Who's there?" we all ask. "Safari," he says. We all throw up our hands. "Safari who?" we ask. "Why do we all have to walk so far-y?" he laughs. Chapter 10, Fast Food. Finally, we reach a river and cross it by stepping on a crocodile. One eats Doris's backpack and all. I guess that's the toll. It's sort of like a potluck dinner without any luck. We'll be the dinner. I hope that a draft doesn't swallow me. The fall could be huge, or worse, I could be sucked up an elephant's nose. Snot, a nice way to go. I don't want to be a baboon's breakfast, a lion's lunch, a crocodile's dinner, or a snake's snack. I run and hold up a sign that says, "Please don't feed the animals." I hope they can read. Chapter 11, In the Grand Sand. By noon, we come to a desert. The good news is that there's no more jungle. The bad news is there's a lot of sand. We're very thirsty. Unfortunately, there are no public water fountains. The only good thing about a desert is that if you add another S, it would be dessert. Kids are dropping like flies. I've never seen a fly drop, but I've seen fly droppings. Anyway, it's hot and it's lunchtime. I even missed the school cafeteria. I'm losing it. I ask if we can stop and eat. "Not until the lunch bell rings," said Mrs. Green. I hear a lot of bells. And then I start seeing things. A pizza mutt wiggling in the heat waves. A swimming pool full of rubber ducks. I even see a school bus. Wait, it is a school bus. It drives up. On the front of it are printed the words, "Class Trip." Mr. Fenderbender opens the door and I get on. All the kids are sitting there, bright-eyed and excited. Mrs. Green says we're going to the zoo to see a lot of wild animals. Hey, that's baby stuff. They're all in cages. A zoo is pretty tame after you've seen the real thing. Maybe next time we'll blast off to a space station, climb Mount Everest, or water ski up the Amazon River. Now that would be a trip. The end. Now it seems our friend here was just waiting for the bus and imagining a whole lot of different things. Now, I hope you enjoyed that story, because I sure did. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.